Hello, welcome to Mark and Sandy in Motion. Today we're going to show you a bit of memory lane at Disney's Pop Century Resort. Then we're going to walk across Generation Gap Bridge over to Walt Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Then finally we're going to stop at St Confectionery and get some candy. Come along.
Here on the Pop Century. Really nice day. Getting a little cloudy. Sun's behind the clouds there. So this is the Pop Century, which is the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And they have these little billboards, and on each one it kind of tells you what was like a highlight in that year. Some of them kind of surprise you. But this is it's really a neat little thing to kind of walk down a memory lane, as you would kind of maybe call it. Mark and I stayed in this hotel right here, this resort. Our room was on the other side facing the parking lot. So it was our first time staying here. We're trying to get into the art of animation. Maybe one day we will. This is pretty neat. $8 million contract for the I Love Lucy. It's pretty nice. It was 1953. New York Yankees. So this is a really, really nice hotel. It's on the moderate side. A step above your music, movies, sports, and I always forget the last one, but they're one level down and they're not far from here. But this is a moderate, and so is Art of Animation. That's why it's a little bit harder to get into these. You really do have to book out Art of Animation pretty far. This one, Pop Century, not so much. You could pretty much get into here. And wow, polio vaccine. So that was back when they had that pandemic. So, but 1955, folks. Interesting. Huh. And the smog is still here today. So, and there's Hourglass Lake. And you can barely see the gondolas. If you look in the water, you see the reflection because they go right along the building line. But here we come up to, just a warning, by the way, you're not allowed. And it's because there could be alligators and snakes in there. And then we come up here on 1956 and 57, and it's a little bit of a not so much of a surprise about one of my favorite singers, Elvis Presley. So this was in 1956 on the Ed Sullivan Show. You could see Elvis Presley shaking his hips. A lot of women and even some of the men used to think it was vulgar that he did that. But heck, he was a young country boy. That one there kind of got me with the frisbee golf, about it becoming something special in the colleges. I thought that was pretty cool too. And we're coming up on 1958 and 59, and it's a nice quiet evening here. This one's a special for a lot of young girls that would remember this. The hula hoop only costs $1.98, and 25 million of them were sold in 2 months. And also the Grammys awarded for the first time. And in 1959, Alaska and Hawaii. And there's a Frank Lloyd Wright's creation. Mark and I always wanted to go see that. We Talk about it a lot. Squirrel. All right, now we're coming up on 1960. And I don't remember any of this because I wasn't born until the 1963. So this stuff before me may have been stuff that was talked about, of course, as you were growing up, but I wouldn't remember because I would have only been basically 5 by the time anybody remembered all this stuff. So, but here's 1960. Shows women heading to work in records. Huh. Interesting. And here's 1961. Chubby Checker and a twist. Oh, I was just doing the twist over the art animation to one of the songs. Pretty neat. And then now we're heading over here to get a nice little evening view here. Very picturesque. Have to come back and get a picture. But here we go at 1962. Even though I wasn't born, I do remember, especially learning about it in school, was the astronaut John Glenn becomes the first American to orbit the Earth. And I like how they said that because there were others who orbited the Earth, but that's interesting. So that was pretty nice. Nice walk. And of course, the year Mark and I were born. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. And again, we got a squirrel crossing. Squirrel!
Here we are at Art of Animation again. One of these times we're going to stay here. It just looks like so much fun. Well, this is the new confectionery. It just opened up not long ago.
The first 2. Milk chocolate and the peanut. Let's get some of those.
Alright.
They got dark chocolate.
Nice.
Want some of those?
Yeah.
Well, I'm holding my coffee. I'm not supposed to have it, so.
Sandy's gonna get some chocolate. Which ones you say you're getting?
The milk chocolate, peanut, and dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate, heck yeah. This is really nice. It looks like it's much bigger than it was before. More spacious. There's your Instagram background, I guess. Wow, nice. Main Street's confectionery includes 38 varieties of M&Ms and Skittles. Here's something I didn't know. You can order your treats from your phone. Avoid the line to order and pay when you place your order for this shop using My Disney Experience app on your mobile phone. Ah, that's an idea. You can also use candy to customize your popcorn creation. Start with a base of 4 popcorn flavors: caramel, rainbow, fruit, buttery, and cheddar, and cover it with everything from candy to chocolate drizzle. Oh, follow your nose inside this old-fashioned candy shop, where delightful treats including character-inspired candy apples and Mickey Crispy treats are made. My favorite are the candy apples, with the peanuts sprinkled on them. I get it just about every time. It's kind of a tradition, I guess. This is where the magic happens. Well, that's it. We had a great time at Main Street Confectionery, and we're glad you came along. It was our pleasure to show you around Pop Century Resort and walk along memory lane. And the next time you walk into Main Street Confectionery, tell them Mark and Sandie in Motion sent you. They'll say, who? Well, take care, and we'll see you real soon.